Welcome to Can I Harass You for a Second? My name is
great energy
is Calvin. I'm here with my co-host.
I'll open with that too. I'll be like, "Hello, my name is Austin."
We just watched the clip where Bill Maher says the N-word, and I was like, wow, that was on television. And he's still chilling.
Has a show.
Wow, that's pretty bad. I mean, maybe he's done great things. Who knows? I'm impartial. I don't really care. I don't like that.
Bill Maher sucks. Bro.
Okay, he sucks. Okay. It's the show. Welcome to Can I Harass You for a Second? The show about everything and nothing, all at the same point. We're gonna start off hot, kind of like in this topic. How the fuck are you?
I'm great. I just want to reiterate that Bill Maher sucks ass, and I hate him. Come at me, Bill. Fuck you. I hate that dude. He sucks ass. So terrible. I dislike him extremely. I might like him less than Jay Leno, and I really dislike Jay Leno. So
I have my experience with Jay Leno is my dad has a picture from they were doing a round of business meetings around the world for a company called Armstrong that he used to work for. It was a water pump company. And they all made Letterman's jackets and got them embroidered with like the dates of the business meetings. I think I still have the jacket somewhere, maybe. And they're all wearing those jackets, all wide-eyed, and they're in the middle is Jay Leno. Of like these 8 people, and I'm like, did my dad do coke with Jay Leno? Like, did my dad do coke with Jay Leno? I don't know. He hasn't said. I asked him, didn't get an answer.
So here's some coke. Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. It was just one of those weird pictures where I was like, maybe they're all really juiced to meet Jay Leno.
I guess. Yeah. It's like. It's it's like the boomer equivalent of like, I don't know. Who would I be really jazzed to meet? Who would everyone our age be jazzed to meet? Yeah, I know.
I kind of want to meet I kind of want to meet Vin Diesel, but I don't want him to be a dick. And the allegations.
I think here's the deal, right? To fit this category of like, it has to be everyone in that generation that's excited to meet that person. You know what I mean?
No one's excited to meet Vin Diesel?
I'm not. Sorry. I think we need someone more all-encompassing than Vin Diesel.
You don't think he represents America?
Listen, this isn't a campaign thing. Like I don't want to take
Austin v Vin Diesel. You want to box him? You want to box him in a ring? MGM Grand this summer, 2024, July 15th. Austin, the Bull, Capone, is gonna fight.
It's great. It's great because Austin the Bull Kimponi has a special move that he's gonna break out. Like it breaks it out against everybody, but especially against Vin Diesel. It's gonna be this. Don't hurt me! Oh fuck! Oh please don't punch me, sir, Mr. Vin Diesel! Oh like that. That's
you're fine. All no, but the thing is, you're in the ring.
Like,
you got the fucking thing on, fucking. You're fucking jabbing out. It's some Say Anything song. What would you walk out to in boxing? Your song, it doesn't have to be the meme. Like currently, what would you walk out to? I'm doing great, by the way. I don't really care. Let's continue.
Let's see. I would walk out to I would walk to if I could walk into the sky, do you think time would pass?
Vanessa Carlton? You would walk out to Vanessa Carlton? Okay.
Or Nelly Furtado. I'm like a bird.
I'm like a bird.
I can only fly away.
You got the fucking thing in you.
Wait, I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my like that. Yeah, it's.
I would actually walk out. There's a song called "Off the Chain" by a band All right, a rap artist group named Twisted. Would you like to listen to a little bit of that?
Sure, let's get twisted.
All right. This wasn't even a segue. This is just actually like, um, so this is off of an album called
Oh,
Man's
God.
Myth.
Uh-huh.
It was one of their later 2005, so one of their like middle albums, I guess, right now. There's no music video, sadly. Very sadly. So just let it wash over. You know?
Okay.
Daddy, I'm high as a cloud, floating, looking to touch anything soft enough. I can bust my nuts on. Like them average ass titties of yours. Now I done seen many pairs of titties before, but them titties right there look suckable to me with the nipple in the middle. What a sucker supposed to be. She got a kind of banging booty, kind of more not than so. If I don't drop this load, my nuts are gonna explode.
Now I'm stone sober in a room full of ugly, and all I wanna do is get some ass tonight. And if I play my cards right and smoke this weed, and I'll be swimming in some ass like the tsunami, and it won't matter if she kinda looks like a he, cause as long as I stay high, they're all dimes to me. Bumping Brown Isley in the truck with the tree, getting high.
Is that-
hoping this ugly bitch will fuck me.
Is that regressive or progressive? I can't decide. Also, he seems to smoke the marijuana in order to get the booty. I've never found that to be the case. I don't think you're sitting up there. You're like, okay, let me just.
So if she's not a 10, that's fine. You can still hit.
Booty. Like, that don't work.
Yeah. But like if I don't drop this load, my nuts are gonna explode is probably one of my favorite lines in current rap history. It's
Is this rap history?
yeah, Twisted, the Off the Chain by Twisted is gonna go down. It's one of the greatest songs. We got a lot of music you're not gonna like today, Austin. So this is actually a teaser.
Okay.
We got a
teaser.
teaser for today.
Okay.
You fuck with
Isn't a teaser supposed to excite the other person and get them instead of fill them with overwhelming dread?
Yeah, no, you should be scared, but like kind of.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
Cool.
You fuck with El Pollo Loco?
Like it's a restaurant? I
Yeah.
don't think they have El Pollo Locos. They not really have El Pollo Locos where we live now.
Well, we grew up
Did they?
next to one. Did you fuck with it?
Yeah. Genuinely,
Yeah.
I kind of hated it.
Really? Not an EPL
Yeah.
fan.
No, I really kind of hated everything they kind of did. Yeah. I think it was like, I don't know. It was like, I'm like, okay, you guys do chicken, and then they had like sides. Like, I don't know. Like, it was weird because like every time, like I was such a big picky eater back then.
Aren't
too. I
you a
probably wouldn't
Boston
try any
Market
of the other
baby?
things. I do love me some Boston Market, folks. I'm a big B Market boy. I'm shooting some B-ball outside of the school. That's when you get a bag of Boston Market and you bring it to your friends and they eat all of it, except the mac and cheese, the little curly mac and cheese. It's a really tight noodle curly. See, the thing about the mac and cheese. All right, here we go. So the thing about the mac and
Is this Boston Market specific mac and
This is-
cheese lore?
This is native advertising. Is what it is. So they were so like close, you know what I mean? And they were like big fatty noodles, but they were the spiral
Mhm.
ones. But it was really close on the spirals, so it would hold the cheese really well. You know what I mean?
So they had
Unlike-
they had curlies?
Yeah, they had the curlies.
What are
And
those
they had the
called?
really tight curlies. And then the thing about it is like, unlike other mac and cheese where it's like the mac and cheese itself is thick,
Yeah.
right? The cheese sauce was thinner at Boston Market, which I think a lot of people didn't like. But because of the noodle, it held the cheese really well. Yeah, call me basic. I love Boston Market. I love Boston Market. I fucking love it. They don't really exist anymore. Like I think they're on the East Coast only now. Like I haven't seen one on the West Coast in a long time. There's not one. Northeastern and Midwestern. Yeah, there's not.
Nope. Yeah, I think it probably large presence in California, Florida, and Texas. Nope.
Yeah.
That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
That was it. I didn't have a segue or anything. I just like I thought
No.
about it and I had the same thing because I thought it was like KFC
Yeah.
So I thought I was gonna get that. I like fatty breading, you know, like the crispy skin, like that's the thing that Cartman where he eats all the fucking skin off. That's me. I'm the problem when it comes to skin. And I got this.
Yeah. No, you go.
The charbroil, I didn't quite. I was like, I don't know, like 10 or 12, and I had like $15 in my pocket, and I got this shitty meal. Like I should have just gone to McDonald's. Because you try every place in the, you know, the whole the old town center.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've eaten everywhere. If you haven't eaten at, you know, if you haven't eaten at the islands in the Forum, you don't live there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, and all the incarnations of the other thing in the fucking bougier part of the Forum where it was
How do you
like,
feel about islands now? Let's transition to little islands talk.
I like islands because it's exactly what I'm anticipating. It's like Margaritaville.
Okay.
They're gonna have good beer.
Right.
The appetizers are good. Fries are hot, fresh, and crispy, soft on the inside. They usually bring you ranch. The
I do
burger's
like
fire.
the fries.
Burger's
I like the
fire.
fries. Burgers have always been okay for me. I like the fries. I don't know.
Well, they're
about-
big
like,
burgers. That's hard to like perfect.
Yeah.
It's a big burger.
Yeah.
It's the thick one, which is
Yeah.
great bang for your buck when you're, you know, you want to spend $20 on 2 beers and a
Yeah.
burger, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, with islands too, it's like if you go in thinking that, like, I've never gone to islands being like, I'm about to have the best meal of my life. I think, like, I'm gonna have islands.
no, because you go to
And I think
Costco
it's
right
just
there.
fine.
You just go to, if you're on Palomar Airport, you just go to the Costco and get fucking $30 worth of, you get a whole pizza and a couple fucking dogs. You know what I mean?
And also, Pat and Oscar's used to be right there too. So
Oh my God, I just forgotten about it. I had just gotten it out of my brain that it didn't exist in my life and that it's never going to happen. Stop trying to make Pat and Oscars a thing. Ugh.
they're gone.
They're just gone?
They're just gone.
The company-
The last one was the one on. Unless the one in Mira Mesa is still there, which I don't think it is.
Oh my
The one-
God.
When I went to Rancho Penasquitos last, it was gone.
It was the first one, I think.
So was it Temecula? It says there's one
No, that's closed too.
permanently closed. Yep, there you go. Yeah, they're all closed.
Wait, in 2012, in 2019.
Yeah.
Plan to embark on a new concept. No, the breadsticks are all. Oh my God, the breadsticks are so.
Well,
fucking
so
good.
there was the whole like dad suit the kids or mom suit the stepmom suit the kid or something like that, where it's like the kids made their own restaurant and they put it in Del Mar. It was called Bread Bites.
And it's the same recipe.
Yeah,
But it was like little ones.
Ooh.
And so, you know, the
Like garlic
just little
knots.
ones. Yeah, it was garlic knots, but it was breadsticks from Pat and Oscar's, which were amazing. So yeah.
Well, speaking of grub, you mentioned this, and I'd like to start off with this. Sorry, I have a little notepad here instead of.
Are you gonna show me more photos of Gara in your photo bucket?
No, that was crazy. We're going through my fucking photo bucket, and there's a lot of things that have been like weirdly deleted, but you can still access them by opening them in another tab because apparently they still exist. And I found a lot of pictures of me at 14, like 14 to like 17, a very, very like what I'd call dead area. Oh, little kitten. Let's get a close up on Austin real quick. Hey, look at the little kitten. How old's the cat?
This is barely 10-week-old cat.
Jesus.
11 weeks. Hi, baby.
Does she
baby
like
boy.
you? Baby boy like
It's
you?
a he. It's little Leo. He's okay with me.
He's not
It's
clawing
really
at
the other
you.
cats that gotta go. Yeah.
That's a cool thing.
Bye, Leo. He's off to go be a terror to society. Oh no.
So you wanted to start off with this. So
I
we're-
had. Oh,
Do you
no.
like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yeah, we like French toast. Dip, 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 can't wait to get 'em out. Waffles! 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 Dip, 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 can't wait to get 'em out. Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yeah, we like pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yeah, we like French toast. Dip, 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 can't wait to get 'em out.
Yeah, you know what's so funny is like that was like humorous video back in the day.
Yeah.
And it really just feels like a Phineas and Ferb era ad. I'm like waiting for Phineas and Ferb to come out and be like, new Phineas and Ferb Eggos, like right here, boom. Like That's the vibe it gives. Is heavy Phineas and Ferb advertising Eggos, which is funny because like, yeah, Phineas and Ferb was firmly after that.
I
by, like,
feel
a
like it
while.
was very much in the style of like Invader Zim, like the mouth open horror kind of thing. Like I felt like
Well,
it was.
some of it, right? But
Yeah.
like, I mean, that had been done. Like that was like a SpongeBob thing, even. You know what I mean? Like there was the cutaways, like the very overly like gross, like specific SpongeBob cutaways.
Yeah,
And that had been done like what in 2001
2001 or
and
something.
2.
Oh damn it, she's dancing. Welcome to my life, Austin. So I'll set this up as it's a short form horror thing called
Okay.
Greetings from Adamville. You know, like Welcome to Night Vale, that podcast. You ever heard of it? Darian and Corey listen to it. It's radio broadcasts from a different world, dimension, whatever the hell.
Okay.
And this was something that just kind of appealed to me. It was pretty cool. We'll go through a couple of these.
Okay.
Residents of Adamville. A red boy has been spotted in your vicinity. A lockdown is now in place. Keep doors locked, close all blinds, and arm yourself. Keep silent and wait for further instruction. Should you hear the echoes of a child's laughter that is unfamiliar to you, understand that it is too late to be saved. May Providence be with you all.
Oh.
Attention residents of Adamville. An urgent update regarding the annual bloom. The sacred seed has unexpectedly spread. If you notice unexpected blooming, please report this immediately. Dimglow Labs is actively working on a containment solution. Your swift action is crucial to help us control this spread. Stay alert. Attention residents.
So what do you think?
I like it. It's given like heavy like Fallout meets horror vibes. You know what I mean? Like it feels Fallouty in its like presentation. I guess that just means it has like kind of like a 50s aesthetic. Really, is what that means. Everyone says Fallout when they just mean like
50s
like
aesthetic.
little
Yeah.
mid 50s aesthetic, mid century mod. Shit like that.
This was the first one I saw, the Red Devil
Red
Child,
Boy.
and it fucked me up. I'm like, the hell? Like it's like not.
Attention residents of Adamville. A mass disappearance has been reported near Jupiter Lake. Reports suggest these incidents may involve a merswine. These creatures are known to mimic the appearance and voices of a victim's loved one in distress. Should you see someone resembling a family member near the lake who should not be there, do not approach and report to the
Fucking
authorities.
hell.
Attention residents of Adamville.
And it's such good. It's such good.
I already don't like dolphins. That freaked me out, bro. And about it.
And it's such good presentation. You know what I mean?
No, they do a really good job. Yeah.
In the same vein, I'm gonna do another short horror thing, and then we get to talk about something you may or may not understand.
Okay. I think that's a lot of things.
Yeah, I know it's
I'm
fun.
comfortable with that.
This is another. This is another creator named Tata Horror Davnar, and she makes short. What is it called? Like not art house. What word am I looking for? I had the fucking word. Whatever. She's a horror content creator. So this one.
Do not look at anyone in the eyes. They are not friendly. They will be dangerous. Please hide if you notice something staring in your immediate direction. Stay cautious of your surroundings. Do not let him get you. Do not look.
What was a really fucked up one? The one I saw recently. Oh yeah, this one.
If you see a person that has a biologically impossible characteristic, run away and hide. If you see
They really like that, like balaclava, like part.
Oh, that I
balaclava,
guess I just picked the
black
two.
eyes.
This one.
If you see another person
one's
that looks
her.
identical to you, run away and hide.
Just a beanie. Makes sense.
If you see an
Ugh.
Oh. So yeah, check her out. Was it Tata Horodovnar, and the other one we just looked at was Greetings from Atomville.
You're pitching this for everyone else's benefit, right? You know that I do live under a rock, correct?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you got to repeat who they are instead of just like the scary lady.
Well, yeah, no, you got to give credit. You got to cite the source.
Yeah.
Right. If you're going to be presenting stuff, you got to cite that source. Cite that source, baby.
But Tata Horodovnar, and then Greetings from Atomville was the other one we were looking at. It's actually over to you. It beat. There we go. Yeah, it's that way. So I saw this and I don't quite know what it means, but here we go.
Oh, okay. This is my wheelhouse.
Yep.
Finland is.
All right.
Oh, I know about this. Okay. I've heard about this. I'm
So this is
excited now.
Finnish
I'm excited about this.
baseball, Pesapallo or whatever the
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah. It's
Um,
cool.
All right, let's just watch the rules explain. That'd be easier.
Nin explains the rules of Pesapallo. The object of the game is to score more runs than the other team. Pesapallo, sometimes referred to
They just like
Here's the ball.
What the fuck?
as Finnish baseball, is the national sport of Finland and is derived from American baseball. But a word of warning to my American friends. Do not assume that this is just like American baseball. It's not. Comparing Pesapallo with American baseball will most likely lead to confusion and your lack of understanding.
All right.
So keep an open mind
Clearing
and
my
think of this
brain.
as a completely different sport altogether.
It's a different
to
sport.
score a run, you must hit the ball within the area of play and run across the 3 bases and back to home. The field of play is long and narrow, generally a maximum of 96 meters by 42 meters. The bases form a zigzag shape, and each base is further away than the last. If you hit the ball outside the area of play,
Why did they do that?
You go that way and then
Yeah,
over.
you go that way and then back. It's a different sport. It's a different sport. Okay.
Yeah.
this
I
is a
love the
foul ball,
finish. They're
and
great.
the batter is not allowed to run. So hitting the ball as far as you can won't do you much good here. The defending team will put 9 players on the field, whilst the batting team will stand around home base in a semicircle. The job of the batting team is to score as
What is this? The Savannah Bananas?
It does feel that way. I mean, they also have a lot of advertisement too. This is like NASCAR level advertisement.
That's
Look at
nuts.
that.
I didn't even look at
Look at that.
his
man.
dick has an advertisement over it.
Yeah.
many runs
Yeah.
as possible by hitting the ball and running around the bases. They will send a batter to meet the defending pitcher at the pitching plate. The pitcher's job is to pitch the ball vertically in the air, at least 1 meter above his head, and for the ball to land on the pitching plate. A strike is any legal pitch, and a batter is allowed 3 strikes before he must become a runner. If the pitcher throws the ball at least a meter in the air and it lands on the plate, it's a strike.
Okay.
If the batter swings and misses any ball, it's also a strike.
All right.
If a batter makes contact with the ball, it's a strike.
Yeah.
The ball
They
has
have
to
3 of those.
the ball has to bounce
It
before,
has to hit the plate. Yeah.
and then you hit it.
No. You can hit it before you hit the plate. It's just that if you, so like the dude tosses it up, hits the plate, that counts as a strike. If you swing at it at all, it counts as a strike.
Okay.
If you foul it off, it counts as a strike.
All right.
Basically, yeah.
If you hit the ball within the area of play, you are eligible to run, but you don't have to.
Don't have to.
Remember, you can use all 3 strikes to decide whether you want to run or not. An illegal pitch is known as a ball or a bad pitch. If the pitcher misses the plate, it's a bad pitch. If the pitcher doesn't throw it at least a meter in the air, it's also a bad pitch. Or if the pitcher does something else wrong, it's a bad pitch. If there are no runners,
So it's
What other things does he do wrong? Like,
if the pitcher's just a basic bitch,
Like,
but like, is it an overcleave?
I think that's how some people are hitting it, but you don't necessarily have to hit it that way. You also get the benefit if you can hit it fair multiple times, as long as you don't get to 3 strikes and you're okay. So if you really like fucked up and didn't hit a pitch, they're also moving really fast. I'm like, dude, is there like a time limit going on here? Why are we running so fast, boys?
They're only halfway through. Hopefully, they explain the time limit.
on the bases, one single bad pitch is all it takes for a batter to walk to first base. If there are runners on base, 2 bad pitches will allow the point runner, who is standing on the highest numbered base, to walk to the next base. The job of the defending team is to remove the batters from the lineup and get players out of the game. In Pesapalo, being caught and being out are 2 different things. If a batter hits the ball in the air and it's caught on the fly by the defending team, anybody trying to run for the base has been caught. This prevents them from scoring, but this does not mean they are out. The only way for a defending team to get players out is if they throw the ball to the base that they are running to. If the ball beats the batter to the base,
That's a huge fucking base.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why-
They give them lots of running room. Yeah.
Why is the base so big?
Because, you know, it's you know,
Is this Obamacare? Is this?
no, it's so, you know, it's when you know, it's got to be big if it's going to be finish.
are
Big
out.
pitch. All right. You know what? It's
Also,
fine.
if a batter hits a foul ball on the 3rd strike,
Let's
the
watch
batter
another
is
video.
automatically out. Once 3 players are out, their half of the inning is over, and the other team gets to bat.
Okay.
Once both teams have batted, this is known as an inning. The game is played in 2 periods of 4 innings each.
It's
Winning
8
2
innings.
periods wins the game. If both teams have won 1 period, an extra period of 1 inning will be played to determine the winner. That's basically the rules in a nutshell, but there's a few other things that you need to know before playing or watching Pesapalo. For example,
Do we?
Yeah.
All right. We gotta believe. We gotta believe.
Yeah,
that.
you're lost. Could you explain
Jokers.
Pasapalo to me?
for 1 inning, a batting team can add 3 additional players to their batting lineup. This means that you can temporarily have 12 players in the batting order as opposed to the normal 9. These are the Jokers. They wear a different coloured jersey and they can play in any part of the batting order they want. Their job is to increase the number of runs scored, especially if they're down on runs. Home run.
That's the fastest guy. That's the
That guy.
that's the fastest guy.
That's their Ricky Henderson, yeah.
If the batter manages to hit the ball legally and run to 3rd base, this is a home run and this scores 1 run automatically. The batter then stays on 3rd base and can run back to home base on a later play for an additional run.
Jesus.
This means that a batter can potentially score 2 runs by themselves. Inning over. Another way for an inning to be over is if all the members of the batting lineup fails to score at least 2 runs. If the entire batting lineup has taken their turn to bat and has scored 1 run or less, the inning is over.
You did bad. We're
The
gonna.
strategy of the batting team
It's over.
is to hit the ball in areas where it's difficult for the defending team to get players out. They generally hit the ball away from the bases that the players are standing on. As previously mentioned, hitting the ball as
Is
far
this
as
a
you can
co-ed or
won't
is
do
this
you much
women
good.
play this too?
You
No, I
have to
think
be
it's co-ed.
selective where you
Yeah.
hit the ball. The strategy of the defending team is to predict where the ball will be hit and position fielders to try and get catches and outs. Remember, do not compare it to the rules of American baseball. Treat this as a completely different sport and it's a lot easier to understand. If you found this video at all helpful, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things and
Both of those things. Good for you, man. So that's Pesapalo. It's a time-honored tradition that we usually talk about. A weird sport, an off sport. And I saw this, I went, there's no fucking way the week that I'm doing it with Austin I found this. Anyways, the topic of today, we've seen some spoopy stuff, you know, by like
Yeah.
Oh, check that out. Perfect. Perfect, bro. Miller High Life sponsor me. Thanks, anyways.
They're a little big. I don't see a lot of like mid podcast Miller spots. You know what I
Miller
mean?
High Life? Dude, I'd fucking suck down a 40 every time. What the fuck are we talking about, man?
Well, no, it's not whether or not you would do it. I just don't see them paying a lot of people this spot. It's not like, you know, like even your Joe Rogans, you know, you're not getting that Miller High Life money. They're stuck on their old advertisement. Like they're not going to pay podcasters. They're going to advertise during the big boy owl.
I'm still in talks with God, Jesus.
Every time, man, we pull up your Instagram, it's like, why?
So this is a guy that fit, you know, if his okay, I just have to go over this. So his name's Trend VHN on the Instagram, Logan Kahn, become a Jack Degen. So he's probably got a course, I don't know. But he makes satirical videos while also living his best life. But we're going to watch a couple of these because I absolutely adore his message.
Hey, Bender, Cinco de Mayo weekend. Never forget the golden rule is how many days of bendering you went on, how many miles you're gonna run after. Okay, simple math cancels out. It's literally PEMDAS. We learned this shit in elementary school. Each mile deletes 1 day of bendering, sweating out all the TSLs and skinny marks. Got this shit down to a science. If you want me to send you a full guide on going on benders and not turning you into a fat fuck, just comment the word bender and I'll send it over. What up, you fat fucks? So guys, we just left the club, and you already know the only thing I've eaten today is cigarettes and coffee. And maybe like 4 or 5 shots tequila, maybe like 3 tequila soda limes, but those don't count. But basically, if you abuse stimulants to curb your appetite, only drink 100-calorie drinks, and then feast at nighttime, look at that, boys. So you can eat shit like this. Look at this fat-ass fucking ribeye, boys. As you can see, that shit looks gas. Scientifically proven if you do it this way, it will work. But
It's just insane conversations. Was one more. That was a good one.
Suck the alcoholics. The only way to keep a bender going is to run every single morning. Right now I'm on a 4-day bender every single day. Ran my ass 3 miles straight to the gym in this fucking heat. I just ripped fucking Marlboro Reds all day long instead of eating. This is the healthiest way to lose weight while partaking in regenerate activities. If you guys want me to send you a free guide anyway.
It's great. It's a great character.
He's just like taking the stereotypes people think about him and then saying them out loud.
Yeah.
You just fucking rip Marlboro Reds. Also, big fan because I'm a Marby girly. I'm trying to quit. Shut the fuck up. But I'm a Marlboro Reds girly. So like when he's saying Marlboro Reds, I'm like, I do just rip a bunch of Marlboro Reds. I don't have to eat at work.
I love that concept of like taking what like people perceive you to be and then just like full on leaning into it. I really wish that I understood myself well enough to be able to like convert off that. You know what I'm saying? Like kudos, you know, you people told you look like that, you leaned full the way into it, like, and now he's making money off of it. So, you know, probably, I don't know.
He's got his course because we're fat
His
fucks.
course. Yeah, for fat fucks.
So check out Trend VHN if you
subscribe to the course.
Yeah, subscribe to the course.
We're actively letting you know that this is what is it? It's an approved product.
Yeah, it's an approved product. Sponsor us. We're getting sponsors today, boys. We're getting sponsors. So do you want something in the same vein of like being authentic and true to yourself, or would you like something a little bit scary?
You know, let's do the authentic trueness because I really want to know who I am, and I'm learning a lot. I'm trying to learn.
Austin, you ever heard of someone named Danny Cocaine?
I'm having regrets, but yes.
It gets worse. Don't worry. I have hidden this from you. I wanted to share it with everyone, but I have hidden this from you. So let's see, where is it? I found it on YouTube. All right. So, this is a man named Danny Cocaine. The song is called Suck Your Mum. We are going to listen to a relatively, about half of it for it to really sink in. I believe that he's just being his real authentic self in this.
Okay.
I believe he's expressing himself in really sometimes the only way people can, which is with their music, you know, talking about, you know, some real heavy stuff. So this is Danny Cocaine, Suck Your Mum.
I'm ready. Open mind.
Tell them to suck their mum. And babe, I beg you, tell these pagans. They talking shit. Tell them suck their mum. Man chat shit, tell a man go suck his mum. Lost man chat shit. I put a stick up his bum. Stick up your bum. What? You're not feeling Danny Cocaine? He numb? He numb? Hey, dammy. Man chat shit, tell a man go suck his mum. Suck your mum. Lost man chat shit. I put a stick up his bum. Stick up your bum. What? You're not feeling Danny Cocaine? He numb? He numb? Hey, dammy. So party when I come round, everybody gets high. See me on the roadside, getting my dough high. Say you got a big gun, but you lied. Say you wanna warn me, but you hide. Them and the chicken, they get fried. They tried to kill me, yeah, they tried.
Yeah.
I didn't die 'cause I'm alive. Shot my seed
Why is he hanging out with a bunch of 14-year-olds drinking on a park bench?
for a quick five. I'm Danny Coke, everybody knows my name. I got bars, I'm big in the fucking game.
Big in the game.
Me and them man, we're not the same.
Not the same at all.
Them man get shot in their face.
In their brain. So same and brain would have rhymed there, but he picked face. So.
I just okay. Here's my deal.
All right.
Here's my theory, right, about the this, let's say, the setting, right? So, you know, in a rap video, it's like, okay, you bring all the homies out, we're gonna go on the street, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
it's like a whole crew, right? You get like 8 people. He called all of his friends and nobody showed up, so he found 2 black guys in the street.
You think he just found random
Nobody.
people?
I think he called every one of his friends, and they were all like, "Oh yeah, listen, Danny. It's gonna be a no for me on Tuesday. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I'm busy. I'm sorry. I know you're really excited for the Suck Your Mum video, but you know, when you hold a phone in improv, you're not actually supposed to do this. You're supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh hi, yeah. But it's always like an 80s phone. No one's like, you know, when you hold your phone, it's like this, right? But you're not going to be like this.
You know what's funny about that? There was
no one's going to be like that.
There's this kid who's actually a pretty famous musician and a fantastic real estate agent somewhere. I don't remember where. I see him on the Insta, on the Facebook. But
how do you be a good real estate agent? What makes my mom is a real estate agent technically.
And she's probably a good real estate agent. I don't know.
Okay.
He sells houses. Fuck you. Anyway.
Okay. My mom is a better real estate agent than this guy.
She probably is. There's no conversation about that. Is your mom a musician? No. Anyways, we were in acting class at Degano, 7th grade, and he was walking up and we were doing improv and everyone was doing this for a prompt, and he walks up and goes like this. Old school cell phone, you know what I mean? Like we do this, we hold it like this, you know, with a firm grip. But he was doing an old school cell phone where you flip it open and you're holding it like that so that it doesn't crack in half. And my teacher's like, yes, inspiration. That's what I'm talking about. It's not a banana, it's a telephone. And I was like, what the fuck? But you were just reminding me of that. Yeah. So we're going to finish off one line that I feel like will be visceral for you, and then we'll drop Danny Cocaine. And we'll
can I just say before we finish this, because I do want to watch the rest of this. I hate him, and I hate this. That's it.
In her bum, she bleeds everywhere. In her Danny's on the track, yeah. When I fuck my girl, in her bum, she bleeds everywhere. From the bed, the sofa, and the bloody stairs. When I'm on the strip, everybody wants the bloody stare. Man
said shit till man go suck his mom. Suck his mom. A stick is a gun, by the way.
Yeah, but it does. Unless you're pulling the trigger, it does the same effect of putting a stick literally up your eye. It doesn't feel very clever. Like there's no pun there. There's no fundamental difference, Danny. Fucking A, bro. Get your life together. Write a real bar. Like there was nothing there. And you know what? Like, I'm sorry. It's gonna bother me about your Mr. Danny Cocaine here. But your Mr. Danny Cocaine has like no beats.
You mean
Like,
it was like he took a track that shouldn't have been written for that and put it on it?
Yeah, and it's like he was having to pay by the bass punches, so he was trying to minimize them.
Well, that was like an authentic trap beat, I feel like. Plus, that was like 8 or 9 years ago.
Well, it was terrible back then.
He's got some other songs. I watched a video on him.
This isn't Casablanca. I'm like, no. You have to understand. It was like, I know it feels like it's long, but it was time ago. No.
So on that same vein, actually, I was going to finish with this as the music video, but I need to horrify you a little bit more. This has a music video. So this is Molly Cyrus by Stitches.
Okay. Well, you got to get your title card in there, shit.
I'ma put cocaine in your
Okay.
ass. I'ma put cocaine in your ass. I'ma put cocaine in your ass. I'ma put my dick in your ass. Put a molly in the ass. Put a molly in the ass.
I just popped the Molly. Now I'm trying to fuck Molly Cyrus. I just popped the Molly. Now I'm trying to fuck Molly Cyrus. I'ma put cocaine in your ass. I'ma put my dick in your ass. I'ma put cocaine in your ass. I'ma put my dick in your ass. Fuck Billy Ray Cyrus, I'm your daddy now. I'ma put my dick up in your ass and it ain't coming out. If you don't like what I'm saying now, I don't give a fuck, cause it won't change the fact that my dick is in your butt. But
He's sober now. He does outreach programs for the community.
Oh, that's great. That's so good. That makes up for everything he's done in life.
I wasn't sure which to show you, and I decided both earlier today.
Oh, God.
Fuck Billy Ray Cyrus, I'm your daddy now.
Yeah, that one struck a chord with me in a way that I think it's the only way that person has ever struck a chord in their life. You get it because he's not a good musician.
Yes.
That's the joke. That's the joke. Well, do I have to do like a which one hated more? Is that what
Actually, yeah, now that we've reached that juncture, which do you hate more? The song Suck Your Mum by Danny Cocaine or Molly Cyrus by Stitches? The bars, at least, the thing is, Stitches has bars. It continues on. There's bars in it.
Yeah.
With Danny Cocaine.
I think for like, if nothing else, like music video quality.
Yes.
I have to give it to one Stitches.
Yes.
Because there was some high production quality there. And
I like that you've broken it down to that.
I think the concept, like there was even though I don't.
You like the theming of Molly Cyrus?
I like the theming. Yeah, I like the maybe I don't like the theme itself. It's like if you walked into somebody's house and I'm not saying, by the way, I don't want to say that this isn't a Stitches is a white nationalist in any way or anything like that. But it's like if you walked into somebody's house and it was like really World War II heavy, like really World War II themed heavy,
And they
it
had
was like,
a special
you have
thing.
a lot of Axis stuff in here. That's interesting. Like you're like, oh well, credit to going in on it, but can I go?
No,
I don't want to be in your house anymore.
they have a special thing that they want to show you, and it's like an SS uniform that's like preserved and everything.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's the white person brings you back and it has their neo-Nazi merch. You're like, well, you made a secret room, and I'm sure that cost a lot of money. So kudos for that. And in this case, Danny Cocaine is like the white nationalist on the street screaming. I really don't want that. You know what I mean? So
you're on Stitches for the minute and 30 you listen to both of them. You're on Stitches.
I mean, I don't. Do I want to put it that way? I ever want to say
team Stitches?
I buy you the shirt, Austin. It's in the mail already.
I'll get Team Stitches fucking
Team
t-shirts. What the
Stitches.
fuck? The first Can I Harass You merch is gonna be Olivia asking if this is AI. The second
AI.
t-shirt is Team Stitches.
Has the Jacob profile too with like this is.
But it's Stitches.
But he has the fuckboy haircut. Like
we put tattoos on Jacob. Yes, there we go.
Yeah,
we put
we give him the
tattoos
fuckboy
on
haircut. We put tattoos on him. Yeah.
So
I mean, it's so funny because I'm like so far removed from this. Like when I listen to like hip hop and rap, I'm like it's only like kind of like the like I don't know like it's not this. So when I get like it's more artful and the thought out bars and about society, you know what I mean? So when you get like Molly Cyrus like dick in the ass, you're just like you're caught off guard. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna put cocaine in your ass. I'm gonna put my dick in your ass.
That like it's like it feels like glam rock. You know what I mean? Like when like rock had been out for so long and then glam rock came along and was like
you think this is like glam rock?
I think this is the glam rock of hip hop. That's my opinion, yeah.
All right, you get
It's an opinion.
You get to choose now. You get I'll save that for the next
choose
time.
your own adventure. Is this
so
like that?
We continue on the uncanny valley of rap creators we found today.
Okay.
We look into a phobia, or we see something a little bit nice.
I feel like the thing is, I feel like that we see something a little bit nice is full on a trap.
It's not
you
really
like,
a trap.
You presented 3 things and you're like, here's 2 things. And then, oh, there's just something really nice over here. You know what I mean? I feel like I have to go for the third option. But yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for the third option.
You're going to go for something really nice? All right.
Let's do something really nice. Yeah. I feel like if I set it up as like a trap and then I was like, I'm going to take rap, then I would have been bamboozled because I don't think it would have been something. I think it would have been more Molly Cyrus, Danny Cocaine. I really don't like Danny Cocaine. I don't know if that means I'm in trouble if I ever go to the UK.
So this is called something called Scenic Pisses. It's any nature lover knows the indescribable feeling of ripping a piss in the outdoors. You know, and like here.
right, so here's my problem, right?
Okay,
Is that
what's your
once
issue with this?
It's once again an issue of me like not being able to like just live in the moment. You know what I mean? Like these people, they're out here, they're living in the moment. They're having a pee.
You think they're taking
scrolling
that
around.
away from you?
No. What I see is the person who's coming up on the person. So you're going out, you're going with your family, you're on a nice nature trail, and all of a sudden you see this.
Dude.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm just, a second. Zip, you know what I mean? Like. Okay, this is just in a city.
I'm glad you're so upset with this. I didn't think you'd be so upset with this.
Yeah.
Oh shit, actually. Here, we got
What's with the fighter jet? Okay. I gotta know now. That's
Hell yeah, dog! Look at this though. He's peeing off the top of a fucking.
I just you know this is gonna be featured in like the proper boomer news, the local news, where they're like, local man fell off building while filming for a popular Instagram.
Scenic pisses.
The Instagram scenic pisses elicits responses, and it's popular among youths. They're going out and they're pig and they're falling off of buildings. This is definitely that like when Pokemon Go came out and there were all the stories about like people like finding dead bodies or walking off a cliff or whatever. Like this people are gonna be out there taking pisses. Someone's gonna pee on a railroad spike. I don't know what it is. It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be bad news bears. Spike line, whatever.
I'm lightheaded. Stop.
This is my kids these days moment. Like,
there's one of these. So speaking of like, when you're pretty fucked up, you got to pee when you're drinking, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So this is a service.
Okay.
It helps sober you up a little bit, so you're not peeing randomly in the middle of the street and get arrested. This Japanese bar offers guests a face-slapping service for a late night sobering up, charging $4, 500 yen per session.
Okay, that's just a fetish thing, right? Like,
Is this a kink?
it's gotta be a kink. That's not. That's. You're just gonna be a little like. Okay, here's my question: has being slapped in the face ever sobered you up? Is that you feel like that works?
I want to say that it does, but it's the same issue as like, when you're showering to get undrunk and then you're angry because the shower's not working. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I feel like all that does is rally your brain around a little bit. Like you're not getting. So it's got to be a kink. I mean, that guy's got to be sitting there like full mast. You know what I mean? Like. And then his friends are like, they're ribbing him, and then they look down, and then it just gets weird. Because it's one of those you can't hide. There's no tucking in the waistband of that one for the face slapper. It's not happening. It's tough out there if your kink is getting publicly face slapped. There's only so many options. I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad they offer something. I appreciate it. It's a service.
Is that your TLDR? You're happy that it's happening?
I'm happy that everyone's happy. We're covering all bases here. This is what's it called? It was like Paseo Pasa Robles.
That's not what I wanted. Pasapalo. Pasapalo.
Is that's got to be a town in California? That's above St. Louis Obispo.
Pasapalo, California. We are a
Yeah.
Finnish settlement and we speak Texan. So what do you mean speak Texan? We have a slight accent, not really noticeable, but when we accentuate our words once in a blue moon, you will hear that accent come out. Thank you kindly.
We have one restaurant. It serves legume soup.
What?
It's a pea soup. It's fine. You drive through California. There's this place.
Legume?
No, it's like this like there's this billboard. Like when you drive half of California, it's like, come get our famous pea soup.
Oh yeah, Pea Soup Anderson's or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. It was a joke off that, and it was like you're unable to say legumes, right? So legume. Yeah, it was
Pea Soup
was a whole
Anderson.
bit.
Yeah, it's in.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a shit ton of them.
There's two.
Well, now there's two.
Oh, it's an inn. Oh, that's not even one. No.
No,
it's
because
that
Pea
one.
Soup Anderson's no, because there was another Pea Soup Anderson off Palomar Airport.
It's like it's like, yeah, it's
No, Pea Soup Anderson's is an inn. It just so happens to be an inn. It's also a restaurant.
I just know when you drive up California, you get ads for it for like ever. It's awful. That whole middle part of California where there's nothing. It's like all Pea Soup Anderson ads.
So we actually are getting close on time, and we still got to do our little indica hour for the music video, and then we got to finish off with TTS. No, SST, Survive, Strive, Thrive, SST. Wow.
TTS sounds better.
I've been drinking.
Maybe mix it up. No, I'm just branding wise, like your TTS.
You want to
like
trivialize Thrive and Survive. Gaslight, girl boss, gatekeep.
Can that be it instead of how I'm going to survive, strive, and thrive? Can it be how I'm going to gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss? Can that be?
No, it's not. No, we're not branding on that. I don't like this at all.
Yes.
It's the worst.
I'm gonna change it. You're gonna say how you're gonna thrive, and I'd be like, well, I'm gonna gaslight everybody in my life into doing laundry. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm gonna gaslight my cats.
How are you gonna no, we're not doing this. All right.
Yeah, it works. It works. Do it.
So, all right, this is a music video that both Austin and I know very well. It's from an electronic music artist known as Nero, which was popular in the early dubstep days of the aughts.
Familiar with Mr. Nero.
A cool thing about this music video is the scenery was taken from a single episode of a 3-episode anime known as Cyber City Oedo 808. OEDO 808. And this is the vampire episode. That's kind of a spoiler, but there's a spoiler that I will lose my shit on when you guys see it. I will call it out immediately, and if you didn't see it, you'll see it again in the music video. This is the time, everybody. Roll up. Grab a cigarette if you can smoke in your house, or if you're wearing headphones, smoke a bowl, take a dab, pour yourself a drink, whatever you need to do to relax, just for a couple minutes with us. Just a couple minutes. I want you to do so. We're going to start it off with innocence.
Don't smoke cigarettes in your house. It's bad for your property value unless you're renting. Then fuck your landlord.
Yeah, don't smoke cigarettes in your house. Like if you're going outside and you got the headphones on. All right, this is Innocence by Nero. Enjoy the music video. I love this music video. If you haven't checked out the anime Cyber City 0808, we might have a link in the description. Who fucking knows?
But before you play it, it's just this video this song, like, you played this so many times when we were kids that it has like that quality of being able to like
teleport you back.
Yeah, it makes you feel younger a little bit.
No, it was weird. Nice. I listened to a lot of things today. It was in between two of these. One of them we didn't play that much. It was Louder by DJ Fresh. I sent it to Diatonic. I was like, retro juice. Big fucking bold letters, because it got me gacked. It got me juiced. We might watch it in another week. But this one stood out to me just as like something we shared together. I wasn't going to whip out the Adam Young allegations on you, you know, so. Because you're still gaslighting me to tell me you didn't introduce me to Fireflies, even though you're like, no, man, it's this super like indie guy that nobody knows about. And I was like, oh, this song bops. And then like a month later, it was everywhere. Yeah. And Austin disavows that he told me about them because I
have no clue what you're talking about.
Yep. We played it through my Logitech speakers on my computer when my computer desk was facing my bed. You sat down.
So this week, Mezrec, how are you going to gatekeep?
Nero, innocent, smokable. Fuck you. And none of this is going to make any sense. Just kind of let the vibe hit. I love this fucking song. Yeah.
You'll never be mine. Innocent. You'll never be mine.
Laser Panther.
It's a cool like anime song to do.
Laser Panther!
Did you find this song first and then find the anime, or was it the other way?
I found the song, then the anime.
Yeah. You're like, I have to figure out what anime.
I need to watch it. I hated this episode too. It was my least favorite episode of the three. Because it's boring. This episode's so boring. Laser Panther is the only good part of this episode. Also, space elevator. I talked to Olivia about a space elevator, like, I don't know, probably like episode 12 or 13, and she wouldn't fuck with a space elevator. Also, why does space elevator have floors? They're not stopping anywhere. Anyways, that's my only gripe with this.
Is this relevant to this video, or can we just, is this the open the floor to talk about space elevators?
Open the door to talk about space elevators.
Fantastic. Okay, so space elevator is the only efficient space travel solution, and wasting our time on rockets is time and money we could be spent getting better materials in which to make a space elevator, because it is the superior way to travel through space. The fact that we don't have a space station and a space elevator is wrong, and we need to spend more of our capital working on space elevator technology. Rockets, like, you know, Elon jacking off with his fucking SpaceX rocket, don't care.
Yeah, can I cash out?
Space elevator.
Yeah, no, my name's Calvin. No, the car, it's a blue card. Yeah, no, totally.
Listen, baby, I got a space elevator I can show you. No, I do understand that that's my
No, I only had the 3 drink. I'm not paying for it. No.
It's all one tab. It's all one tab.
No, I don't have that money.
Put the card down.
Can you Venmo me? Can you? You don't have Venmo. Oh my god. Oh, no, I don't have fucking Zelle. Who has Zelle? What? I don't.
Cash App.
I actually do have Cash App.
Oh, okay.
Weirdly enough. I do not have Venmo. Anyways. No, you just send it to somebody and you put a little emoji. It's bullshit. They were trying to make it a social media app, which I thought was insane. They've achieved greatness. PayPal, Venmo, you're doing great, but shut the fuck up. I shouldn't have to put in a message for sending Ashley rent. I have to put a little house emoji. It's bullshit.
I think would be great is like if we mandate it rather than this of like the social media of it all is like mandate it when anyone else sends some money to anyone. You must like have a social media post about it. Like you're paying like, you know,
I'm paying alimony for my kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I paid, you know, Rebecca, T. Sanford paid, Jack Brown Bennington, $40,000.
Child, like baby
emoji. And it tells you the amount because it doesn't tell you the amount, but it tells you paid 40,000 for money emoji, baby money emoji. Oh my god.
So I think that's good across the board. You know what I mean? I disagree. I want more of that. I want you want
social media
Jeff
to know.
Bezos pays congressmen or whatever. I want him to have to like be like prayer emoji, money emoji. You know what I mean? Like,
no, prayer emoji, devil fire emoji.
Yeah, devil fire.
Or just a bunch of winky.
Lady, who's this lady in the lady emoji? Oh, Alexa. He means Alexa. Oh, okay. I guess that's interesting.
Why is she pregnant? Why did they get
Why
the
is she
pregnant one?
Oh, Jeff Bezos pregnated. That is like YouTube like poop for like 2016 is like Jeff Bezos pregnated Alexa, and then it's like
a pregnant Alexa. Oh, we're groundbreaking on our humor then. Absolutely killing it right now. Because that was 2016 was 10 years ago, huh?
Yeah. By groundbreaking, do you mean like when you see an old photo in like a lodge of the people who made it in black and white, like breaking ground on that?
Where they look so sad.
And it's like all white dudes, and you're like,
you're threatened. All right, how are you gonna strive, survive, and thrive? Survive, thrive.
We gotta at least workshop keep Gaslight Girl Boss.
No,
like
G cubed has been memeified to hell. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
G to the 3 is
G3.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Yeah, I think that is that kind of moment.
That's a dated reference. Well, no, it's not actually because the musical just came out.
Now it's back.
Now it's back. So Fetch is back.
Retro,
right?
Yeah, we're making our ways like through like the early 2000s as far as like it being like retro now.
Wasn't 25 years ago?
I don't think it always works on that cycle, right? Like 25 years ago would have been like 99. Which is about right, like early 2000s, 99. Some people are just jumping the gun. Some people want to be early to that early 2000s fashion again. God knows why.
Well, it's going to go into the Disney Channel vault if we don't.
Yeah.
Like those VHSs we never got.
Like long sleeve shirts over crop tops or under crop tops. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no.
Like skinny bedazzled jeans. That
Y2K is back. It was back a couple years ago, but now it's coming back swinging.
Yeah. I never liked that era of fashion.
It's getting worse.
Yeah, but it feels like
there's a bunch of
back then it already felt like so much maximalized. You know what I mean?
There's a bunch of moms our age that are doing that. Like they're at Target and they're looking at the things that they wore when they were 14. They wore when they were 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you didn't answer. You didn't answer the fucking question.
No, but I'll get back to it. But I just have to say, like, I just want to skip to like scene being it again. Like, I want that. I miss that. I'm ready for that again.
Your eyebrow piercing says
I'm ready to be a scene kid again. Like, I wasn't really back in the day, like, because we were raver kids. You know what I mean?
We were just colorful scene kids.
We were doing our own thing. Raver kids were just colorful scene kids.
There's not a whole culture I just erased, but smaller shovel, smaller hole.
I love that concept that like it's like Starburst flavor scene kids. It's like was the right
Yes.
scene. Like
Skittles,
Skittles,
Sk-
yeah.
Skittles scene kids.
What candy were scene kids then? Oh Jesus, this is such an early. Oh Jesus. Oh.
How are you fucking
It's like-
gonna survive, strive, and thrive?
I like too that it's like a positivity question, and then you just screamed. It's like
How are you gonna
toxic
better
positivity
yourself?
culture. How are you gonna better yourself, you fucking
It's like in
asshole?
fucking Wanted when fucking the main character, I can't remember his fucking name right now. Not James Mars, whatever. The main character looks at you and goes, "What the fuck have you done with your day?" And you're like,
the last line.
I guess not that much. I watched a movie with my friends. We got popcorn and drinks. There was you could buy 2 larges for like $20.
A lady shot a bullet in a circle.
She technically threw that ass in a circle. She didn't. He shot the pig and then didn't shoot her. So that was cool. Morgan Freeman used the only F word they could do. Wait, that was an R-rated movie. Never mind. You know, Chris Pratt was the one banging his girlfriend.
No.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Pratt, young Chris Pratt was the one. Barry cheating on his. He was cheating on his. James McAvoy. There we go. He was cheating on James McAvoy with Barry. The lady was, and it's funny because you see Chris Pratt very young, and you're like, huh, right. This is right before like Crazy Big.
She blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was
Well,
only.
you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, but he did great. Wonderful performance. So, answer the goddamn question.
Let's see. Well, I think survival is that's survive, right?
Survive, yeah.
Yeah, I got it right. STT.
SST.
You got TTS it, man. It sounds, but survive. I get why you don't end on survive from like a.
You want to start with survival, the strival, and the thrival.
The strival, SST. I don't mean to trivialize this process. Okay.
You are strigiven, but.
Yeah. I think by like survival, I think it like. I think a lot of people like in the past have even thought about going to like food because it's like, oh, I need to cook for myself because it's like
that's literally what Olivia and I say every week.
Pretty much every time. Isn't it funny? Like, I feel like we're not like out of cave people mode yet. You know what I mean? If our answers are just, oh, I Krog eat. I survive. Krog eat.
Krog fuck and eat.
Krog,
maybe
fuck.
Jerk off some night because wife have headache.
Yeah.
Krog good man.
He's like in there looking at the cave paintings. He puts his club down all casually by the cave door. He walks in. He's looking over his back shoulder.
The fire's illuminating him jerking off in the fucking corner.
It's the shadow just.
Lady had big rounds.
It's just like circle dot, like the Twisted song you played earlier.
Daddy, I'm high as a cloud. Won't looking to touch anything soft enough I can bust my nuts on. Like them average ass titties of yours. Now I didn't seen many pairs of titties before, but them titties right there look sucker full of meat with a nipple in the middle where the sucker's supposed to be.
Like
she got a kind of banging
part,
booty,
yeah.
kind of more not than so. If I don't drop this load, my nuts are going to explode. I have memorized the entire song.
That's an interesting use of brain space.
Yeah, it's great. Didn't really pass, barely passed high school, but god damn it if I didn't know every ICP song for a period of time.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna survive by not using my brain space. No. I'm gonna survive my cat. That's what I'm gonna do. My kitten that I showed earlier, it's a handful, and I'm just gonna try to survive the kitten weeks. That's my survive. I think that's actually a pretty good survive.
It
To
is.
survive the kitten weeks. Yeah. Got me, little guy.
He clipped you.
Yeah.
So what's a strive?
One second. What? I don't know. We're missing a cat. Sorry. Missing one cat. We got him. I'm gonna strive to keep finding that cat over and over again.
You're gonna,
No.
You're gonna strive to collect more.
I'm gonna
cats.
take it in strive when he scratches me. So for me, I think I'm gonna strive to like. Oh, here I got it for you. Hold up. All right, so this right here is my whiteboard.
Yeah.
For my calendar, right? And you see right there, it says cleaning every Thursday.
I thought that said klutzy. I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah, no, every Thursday I make sure to watch the Clussy. Gather around, children. It's the Clussy hour.
Ugh.
With Dick Van Dyke.
Wow, Dick, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was a good name to choose for that.
Dick Van Dong, thank you.
Dick Van Dong. So I'm gonna strive to do that. Strive to keep that Thursday cleaning up. Because I feel like if I clean once a week that everything stays cleaner.
Yeah, 100%.
I gotta add other things to this board too. And there's things on here that you're doing too. You like how empty my month is? I haven't filled it up at all.
Yeah, speaking of that, we gotta
like
do the men's warehouse thing. So
yeah, we'll put it up here on the big board.
yes, we will.
Put it up here on the bingo board. Right here. You like the bingo board? Can't believe we're gonna put it on the bingo board and put a big old X on it.
It looks like
it's like a mix between Jay Leno and the Southern Jay Leno impression.
And a clown. And a clown. All right, how are you gonna thrive though? This is exceeding expectations, going above and beyond for yourself.
I mean, thriving for me is like, making sure that like I like, don't go inward and become like a depressed piece of shit, basically. You know what I mean? Like, so like, in general, I've like been doing really well about keeping my head above water lately. You know what I mean? And so for me, like thriving is just like getting up and making sure that I like treat myself pretty well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dog? Like, because it's like hard out there, like you wake up sometimes and you really just like, you're like either not into life or not into like,
existence,
like yourself. Yeah. Or being yourself. You know what I mean? So like, I'm really what I'm going to try to do is just like, like we've all made mistakes in life and we're not all perfect. And, so I think for me, it's about like, just remembering that like, hey, you're not like always an enormous piece of shit and you're doing your best.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I think that's important. It's the thriving is the selfish part because you need inward looking, not inward staying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something like I'll get to my thrive, but the survive is beating this manic streak because I was like listening and bopping to music. Like I'll have you listen to a couple of the songs I was listening to after, but I was just like, yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm manic, fucking hell.
Yeah.
So I have to watch my bank account. Because that's just money isn't real. I will say this a million times. I know that I'm not like a productive member of society or whatever, like, but I have a firm belief that like money isn't real and it can just be like thrown to the wind. And people are like, why do you think that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm more manic than I am depressed. And then when I'm depressed, I'm sad that I spent all my goddamn money.
Manic spending is not a good pastime.
No, it's for real. And even like I'll go and like gift like 10 subs to a fucking channel. Like just be like, yeah, fucking respect. Yeah, let's fucking go. Fucking money. Yeah. You know, I paid off the, because I borrowed a little bit of money from my dad because I was fucked and it was all my fault. So I borrowed some money, I paid him back, and I paid Kaiser, and almost all of my debts are square except for that fucking gym. So surviving by emailing them again because I emailed them and they don't have a phone number to call, so I got an email for that cancellation, which is stupid as fuck.
That's how they get you, though.
That's how they get me, and so we'll just that's a big debt, and we'll figure it out, and we'll clear it out, and we'll do it good. My strive is to schedule the shit with you, and share the we'll share the time, and we'll have some fun and get some suits, like kind of cut for us. They'll look terrible, but that's fine. Because at the end of the day, our boy's getting married.
It's not our job to look good. We're groomsmen.
Yeah, no, we just need
must
to
look
exist.
presentable.
Yeah, we just need to exist, and I think that's valiant of us.
We're window dressing.
This is us. This is about us. So we'll do that. We'll get some fucking grub and smoke a joint in an alleyway like degenerates, like we always do.
Yep.
And yeah, no, we got to get that going. I know.
Right. Well, we got right down there too. So it's at Zach's bachelor party thing.
Oh, I have to request that off, don't I?
Yeah, it's June 1st.
All right, I'll figure that out. Oh, it's Saturday. That's fine. I don't need to request it off.
Saturday. Yeah.
But my thrive is to take this manic streak and run with it. Get the projects started and done that I need to get done so that when I'm depressed, the views are going up and I get serotonin. Just need to keep vibing. I need to use this as a tool. Not, because like when I'm depressed, I'm introspective at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I'm not depressed, when I'm either like even keel for like 45 minutes or a day, I can like coast and get some stuff done. And then when I'm like super manic, I can get the things done that I was like, wow, I really wish I had done that. I was so sad.
Yeah.
Not medicated, not seeing anyone right now, working on getting to a therapist. The health system in our community and society is terrible. So I'm working on that. But right now you just kind of got to like, I mean, I'm not even raw dogging it. There's people out here with like no meds, just raw dogging it. I smoke a ton of weed. I drink to a relative moderation. I'm doing better. Like I was talking to my mom about this earlier. I haven't been like fucked up in a while, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like incomprehensibly, especially gaming. I haven't been like absolutely trashed gaming in a while. So that's been, it's been nice, It's fun for the first time, and then the fifth, 600th, 100th time, you're just like, oh my God, this is going to be irritating all day. So just getting better about that and using the bipolar as more of a tool than like a weakness, really.
Well, I think the other thing too is like getting that shit faced drunk because it's like there's like not that much time that's like awesome. You know what I mean? Like it's like a really small period of time that's like totally rad.
2 hours, 2 hours out of the 6 hours of drinking.
Yeah, if you're doing it right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like you could like just drink way too much in a small amount of time, and then it's like you have like maybe an hour or 45 minutes that's like kicking ass, and then after that you're starting to come down. It fucking sucks.
Well, I would always I was a person that would like party with everyone, get the hype going, and then dip because I was going to go puke and fall asleep. So I always tell people I got about 2 hours. That was like my credo when I was 22, 23, 24. Like I got about 2 hours. We're going to mob. That's partying. You know what I mean? That's like everybody taking bong load shots, fucking beer pong, sucking the whole beer down. Yeah. Like that's partying for 2 hours. Now, if we're kickbacking, I got about 5, maybe 6. Yeah. But if we're kickbacking like hardcore, like we're actually having like a night, a little bit different. But overall, I got max about 2-3 hours now. you know,
Yeah.
of like partying, like we're taking shots, even like when we're just sitting around watching TV and shit. Like I got maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because we're drinking and we're smoking. I'm sitting there fucking passing out in the chair, you know, like,
Yeah.
and that's just kind
It's
of
called getting old, bro.
yeah, that's kind of where that's at. But yeah, no, that's how we're gonna do it. So, any final words for the week?
Yeah. Love you. Love hanging out.
Yeah, me too, man.
Got a lot of love for the homie. I mean,
Yeah, I appreciate you guys
It's
working
good.
on this with me. It's been
no, it's
good.
not even that, bro. It's great spending time with you. You know, and
That's what it was based on. It was me hanging out with Olivia, and she's like, "We should do a podcast." And I went, "Well, I have all of the tools and the technology to do so." So
yeah,
we
it's
just
nice to just take that time and just like, you know, really square off. You know, like I think a lot of people get caught up in like the trying to make something happen and the like, you know, like the whole making a whole.
especially when you're hanging out. Like
Yeah.
really hanging out. Like one of my favorite days recently was like we were supposed to record, and it was just you, me, and Corey watching Kung Fury. You know,
Yeah.
like hanging out in the Discord, smoking, drinking, chilling. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that was fun, and so I
Yeah.
want to just replicate that. And also, like, you know, what this podcast does is it reaches out to people that hopefully want just a casual conversation on the background. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen to a little bit
Yeah.
of music, maybe some pop culture, when you know, and it's just
Yeah.
it's a calming thing. I'm hoping, you know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
I
I
think it's
just,
nice to have the camera on too, just like see the homie hanging out, you know.
that's a big deal too, because like verbally,
it does make a
verbally
difference.
this doesn't do as much, but physically we're here, you know.
Yeah.
We're laughing, we're reacting, so
Yeah.
I really enjoy that aspect of it. But really, what the podcast was originally like based on was just me wanting to chill with Olivia once a week, you know. And that's turned into me being able to hang out with you guys more. I'm working on a bunch of projects. By the way, if you've listened to this will come out next week. But if you've listened to this, our video on Eiffel 65 drops 5/10/2024. So if you're listening to this, you've probably already listened to it 3 or 4 times. I know you love it.
You
But
doing YouTube premiere for it? You're gonna do the countdown into the.
I might have
like,
to.
premiere your video.
Might have
Yeah.
to. But
Get that hype train going.
I want to throw it on the Eiffel 65 Reddit and just watch the discourse and watch us piss off a lot of people.
They're gonna hate.
They're gonna hate
us.
it. Yeah, no, it's bad. But so we have that going. Corey and I will be dropping a Paranoia Agent video within the next month or two. Corey, Austin, and I will also be watching movies. We will be doing some commentary for those. It will be super fun. The other ones with Olivia will drop soon. I kind of put them on the back burner for right now, but I'm going to push those out. We'll have the Triple X, and then we watched Spaceman. Catch me at youtube.com/Mezrec or twitch.tv/Mezrec. I stream, I don't know, every 3 days or something, usually in between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. PST. So come in, check it out. You can find me on Instagram at They Call Me Mez. Austin, they can find you nowhere. So if you want to just say something.
If you go into the forest and you talk to the largest squirrel, he'll give you a small business card. It will be a business card that I wrote a joke on. That's it.
If you collect all of them, you get the rainbow key that leads you to another clue and another clue and another clue. You see, Ben, it just doesn't end. Bye.